Where does it all go down? Where can I go in this town? Where do all the boys hang around? At the Yoko Cigar Lounge, yeah. I'm stepping out tonight. I'm gonna go.
Welcome to Koi Cigar Lounge. I'm Chuck, also known as Blue, and you're cigaring with Chuck. Today we have with us Joshua Stephen, also known as J. Roy. What's up, J. Roy?
Living the dream, man. How are you?
I'm doing great. We are going to smoke a cigar by Oscar Valladerez.
Valladares.
Would it be there?
This is called the Heaven and Hell. What we're going to smoke is the Claro. It also comes in the Asquero. The Asquero going to be medium full, but the one we're smoking will be more on the medium. The mild to medium.
I like that. In the morning time.
Yes, great starter. Great starter.
Do it. So
I'm gonna use a V cut.
get in there, man. I'm gonna go with this guy here.
You going with that guillotine?
The guillotine with the back on it, so I can't mess it up.
That's always good.
That's what I much prefer.
I've seen people cut them cigars, man.
Cut them down to here.
Hey, it'd be a $20 cigar and they cut $5 worth of it off.
They absolutely do.
Like goodness gracious.
I wonder, how do you like them?
Well, I usually toast it first.
Yeah.
Run the edges, and then take it in my mouth and I roll it. I do not put it inside the flame.
Just use the heat.
Just use the heat.
Yeah.
As you can see.
Alright, I'm gonna try. Because I've got this thing where a lot of times I don't like to draw on them at all. I like to let them get all the way lit, you know?
You're pretty much toasting it.
Yeah, just, extreme toast, maybe.
Yeah.
Let's see. Come on now. Yeah, let's use this guy. Alright, so just a little toast action here. Tell you what, these wings get in my way a little bit.
Yeah, that's quite a bit of marketing there, isn't it? You can't forget this cigar. You got the marketing, you got those wings on it.
Alright, so now we're just using the heat.
And put some fluid in this one.
I didn't do it as good as you.
It'll catch up.
Do a little more here.
There we go.
That's it.
This one just needs to be turned up.
Oh, yeah. These are really cool lighters, man. You guys did a good job with these.
Thank you. We sell them.
Yeah?
Yeah. So
that's great.
Anybody want one of these, just stop by in the lounge and we'll sell it to you. J. Roy.
Yes, sir.
Why they call you J. Roy?
My grandma, as I might have been 5 years old. My grandma started calling me Roy, and it stuck. And Josh, so that's where the J comes from. And yeah, they call me J. Roy my whole life. It just.
And your name is Joshua.
Yes, sir. That's it. That's the birth certificate.
Hey, what Granny want, Granny get, right?
It's always been that way. So, yes, sir.
Where you from?
So I am originally from Clemson area, South Carolina. So I'm from upstate, kind of call it the Golden Corner, and so I'm a small town called Walhalla, right outside Clemson, and I moved to Athens when I was 12. And
I've been to Walhalla.
Have you really?
Yes, I delivered some mobile mobility over there.
That's awesome.
South Carolina used to be my territory, and I do marketing, some deliveries, some sales, a little bit of everything. So I know a little bit about South Carolina and those little small areas, you know.
Okay. Seneca? You go to Seneca too as well?
Yep.
So Seneca. I was born in Seneca.
Okay. I know exactly where Seneca's at.
Man, this is awesome. Nobody knows where it's at. It's really cool.
I do.
But, yeah, I moved here when I was 12 and to Athens. Moved to Athens. And just really never quite got going. I tried to be a rock star for a couple of years. So I spent a lot of time in Nashville and Atlanta. and just doing like studio stuff a lot, you know. But my mail always went to Athens, you know, and I was always home for the weekends. I led music at a church. I'm a worship leader. I started that in college, and still there. I just really have a good time doing that, you know. So I was always home for the weekends.
Cool. You still look like a rock star, man.
You're kind to say so.
Before we start talking about your rock star status, how you like this cigar?
This is very good. I started to say something. I was like, I don't want to be irrelevant or off topic, but it's really good. It's got a little bit of a spice. You get
just a small hint, but it's got a really good taste to it. Mm-hmm. Kind of a nutty. What do you say?
I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I get some of that nutty stuff that you're talking about.
It's really smooth. Oscar do a great job of making cigars.
Yeah, he does.
This is the same guy that makes the
leaf, right?
The leaf by Oscar.
Yes.
You know, it has that leaf around it, and then you peel that leaf off of it, and underneath it you got a beautiful cigar. That's the same guy, man.
I'm a big fan.
Yeah, he got one called the Superfly, got one called the Mac Fly, the Alter Q, and they're all good, man. He's just a really good cigar maker.
I don't know that I've tried the others, but the leaf, like I got a buddy who's trying to get into cigars, and that's actually one of the ones I grabbed for him. Was the Maduro leaf.
Yeah.
And man, it's a good one. He loved it too.
Yeah, we love it here. Now let's get back to this rock star status. Man, you got the tattoos.
Yeah.
You got the beard, the earrings. You got the shoes. You always keep a nice pair of shoes on. And you got the hat.
I appreciate you noticing.
Yeah, you know, I noticed now. That's part of the conversation. When you come in here, I mean, we kind of click because you wear those nice hats, and you know I like hats also. We're always talking about the hat. What are you wearing today?
So this hat, really cool. This is from Saints Hat Co. Handmade in Austin,
Saints?
Texas. Saints.
Okay.
And if we want to show it there, it's really cool. These guys here, my buddy Derek makes these hats, and I'm a huge fan. He did a great job on this one for me. Got my name in there for me as well.
You can't beat that.
No.
I'm gonna have to visit
Have you seen
that.
these?
Yes, you
you
turned
checked it
one of
out?
the other guys onto it in here.
Yeah.
And you guys were talking about it. I was in here, and he had a couple of them made. He went and had two of them made. And one of them, I think, was a beaver.
Yeah, it's bad.
And which one? What's yours made from? You know?
I don't know.
I think he had one made from beaver and one from rabbit or something like that.
I think mine. What's the normal thing? What? Just felt? I don't know. It's felt. For sure.
Yeah, it's just
But,
you just know it's a good hat.
It is. It's a solid hat. I couldn't
It looks
recommend
good.
Saints enough.
It looks
Thank
good. It looks good on you. Every hat you wear in here, man. I mean, they look good on you.
You're kind to say so.
What's some? You see, I like hats too. This is a Santana.
Okay.
I like this hat because it's versatile. You know, I can wear it bill down. I can wear it one side down like that. You know,
Nice.
I can wear it straight down. Now, when I do one side,
That looks really cool with all the way down.
I wore it to an event one with it one down like this, one side down, and you would have thought I walked in with Halle Berry or something. The guys were like, "Hey, man, where'd you get that hat?" You know.
It's awesome.
But all I did was just flip one side down. That's just something different.
It's cool.
But it is very versatile.
Absolutely.
It's Santana, you know, the music guy. Played the guitar.
Oh, that's okay. Okay.
That's a guitar right there.
Very cool. Heck yeah. But that's the thing. Hats in general. I love hats in general because I heard a guy say one time that it's like the functional equivalent of like a woman doing a different hairdo or something every day. Hats, they change the game. So sometimes I'll do a flat bill, for a different look, and all my different felt hats. It's a different look every day. I'm a big fan of the accessories.
Right. Yeah, I love hats also, man. And that's exactly right. It's like a different hairdo, man. And I don't know, it's something about a hat.
I find too. My thing is it's kind of just like a outfit cheat code, because there's a lot of times that like for work stuff, if I need to look professional or clean or something, like a tie feels like too much, but a hat never does.
Right.
So to be like I wear a sports coat, chinos, and the button up with a button or two undone, but the hat takes it to the next. So it's somewhere between casual and very classy.
Right. And I mean, I wear mine with cowboy boots. I wear with dress shoes. I wear them sneakers, as you see. I don't care. I wear them all the time.
Absolutely.
I enjoy them. A lady once said to me, two guys walk into a room equal. One has a hat on. She said, the women are checking out the one with the hat on first.
That's probably a fair analysis.
Not that I care. I'm a married man.
Well,
Now, you said you did some work for the church. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so I lead music at Keith Memorial United Methodist Church. I've been there for a long time, and I just have a good time doing it, man. I do not miss trying to be in music at all, like the industry side of things. I do not miss it at all. And so there's kind of this thing in my head where it's almost like I'll take it or leave it, music, whatever. But I think a large part of that is that I get to play at church every week, and it makes it becomes that outlet for me that maybe I don't even know is an outlet,
Right.
beyond just the extent to which I just enjoy doing it and being there,
Cool. Touching people, helping people.
I hope so.
I mean, you probably music, man, reaches people that sometimes words can't. Just normal words can't handle.
True story.
But music, the music takes care of it.
I like it. I like the because it's all those qualities about it. That it's this. I like it where it's how it's a lot of, for me, it's a lot of art meets science. My first degree was in music, and so I studied all the numbers and the way it all ties together, the science behind it, And so to me, it also has a very formulaic, right? There's a very XYZ step in the way it all falls together. But then it's just, you get so far into that is when it starts to kind of bleed over and still somehow be an art, And I love... That's kind of a thing about me in general, really, is my brother-in-law is a carpenter, right? And I love watching that man work. Like, he's incredibly talented. And it's somewhere between an art and a science, I love stuff like that.
That's a nice analogy. I mean, a little bit, I can see the science side of it. They say music soothes the beast.
Yeah, and I mean, if you want it to be, it can be as complicated as you can dream it,
It's used as therapy.
Absolutely.
It could be the science side of it also,
Absolutely. And I mean, I know. I'd say for me, the thing now having been removed from it, just getting on Sundays, my favorite thing about everything that I did and the knowledge base it gives me is I just love listening to recordings now. And when I say recordings, like, it's not just a song or something like that. I love looking for that perfect song. Or hearing that perfect song and the perfect mix and the little things, about what the bass sounds like here, It's just the little nuances that I really get into and nerd out about,
Go to, in sports, they have a go-to play. That one, when things aren't going right and just not doing right, you got that one play you can go to, that's your play.
Yeah.
And sound like you got something that you can go to.
I have never thought of it like that, but I think that's a perfect analogy. It's like, it's a constant, and a thing too, and it's something that me, like, worship is a very what's the word? If you're not introverted. Worship is a very introverted thing for me, Even though I'm doing it with people, and they're hopefully helping people worship as well. It's a very introverted thing for me, and it's a constant. It's that play that no matter what else is happening, no matter what else is going on, that's the one play I can go do on a Sunday, and it's going to help me in some way.
You're a selfish worshiper.
Kind of.
I'm only kidding with you.
Well, I mean, it's fair to say.
No, that's powerful, man. That's good that you can do that. This cigar is burning really well. Look how straight that's burning.
Same. And the draw is amazing.
It is. It is.
It's one of the better draws that stands out in memory.
Good smoke. It's a Honduran cigar. This is a Honduran Connecticut wrapper or Claro.
My wife will be thrilled. She's Honduran.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Well, I thought you were Spanish when I first met you.
That happens.
You get that a lot.
I do, and it's weird. I don't know if I just picked up vibes from her or something. That didn't really happen until later in life, with being married and being around her. But that it does, it happens, and she did it actually too. She thought I was some form of Hispanic, and she was, she decided to keep me anyway when I wasn't. So we'll take it.
Hey, whatever works.
Indeed.
Whatever works. What do you do outside of music?
So day job is specifically I'm a mortgage lender, but I just work in real estate really as a whole because it's our family business. I did not grow up in it, not like that. It's just my immediate. So my wife is a real estate agent. Her sister is a real estate agent. They're a team. My brother-in-law is a contractor. And then I do mortgages, and then we all of us together as often as we can. We like to invest in properties, and that's something I really have a good time doing that. I really like working and just hands-on stuff. So every chance I get, I keep boots in my truck and go get dirty.
We're going to talk about that further one day.
Absolutely.
An investing part, real estate purchases, kind of piqued my interest.
Do you do any of that?
No. I own a couple of properties, but
Rentals?
I want to do more. Yeah, I want to do more.
So we actually don't. We don't have any rentals, and we talk about if we want to or not want to get into that because they can. You deal with all the things, right? Yeah. But we really like just flipping them, and I say that we like flipping them. My brother-in-law has done untold numbers of flips. To say that I've been involved in one. To be clear, like don't let that sound like I'm some real estate tycoon. That's not the case, But I'm talking about maybe doing some spec houses, just starting from the ground up and going and all that good stuff.
Cleveland's growing.
It is growing. It's been really cool to see it because you being from here, and then I've been here since or in Athens since 2000, so like there was a time when Athens and Cleveland were very comparable, like one was not significantly larger than the other,
right.
But over the past, it's just been so welcoming to business. And
I like my friends in Athens, but Athens and Cleveland has never been comparable.
That's a fair statement. Well, I think it was to us.
Yeah.
We thought it was. Because
Right.
like when we played Cleveland and stuff in high school, we'd be like, oh, we're playing a big rival. And now, in my mind at least, it's like,
oh, yeah. Then that's a different story. We always gave you guys respect for us, the sports side of it.
Did you play ball and stuff?
I played football at Cleveland High School.
Cool.
So, and you guys were always tough.
Was that might have been back in the John Mullinax days?
Yeah, John Mullinax was the head coach, and then you guys had a superstar up there named Shazam Bradley.
Did you play with Shazam?
I played against him.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I've never talked. What was that like?
He was tough. He was tough.
That's crazy. I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that time thing there. He's
Yeah, Shazam was really tough. Whatever he did, he was good at.
Yeah.
We played them, and they kicked off, and I received the kick, took it back about 90 yards for a touchdown. Next time, they kicked it right back to me again. The next time, on the next kickoff we had, I took off. I'm thinking I'm going to do it again.
Oh, no.
And I took about 2 steps to the left.
No.
Cezanne hit me, man, and knocked me a flip. I'm like, where did he come from? I was mad. Who's supposed to block him? But yeah, he's a super guy, and we respect Athens. We love McMinn County and all that area up there.
Well, it's
We
cool.
frequent it quite often.
Do you really?
I did when I was in high school.
In high school, okay. Yeah. So what's your thing? What are you into?
I'm into cigars. I'm into cigars. I'm into family. That's about it for me, man.
About it. And then just whatever comes on the radio.
And whatever come on the radio.
I got you.
And I listen. I mean, the guys here tell you I listen to the blues. I listen to country music. I listen to jazz. I throw on some Afro-Cuban, music. If it's good music, I enjoy
You
it.
get in there.
How we get in touch with you?
I'm always online. Track me down on any of the stuff. It'll be Joshua J. Roy Stevens. And Google me beyond that. My company will come up and I'll come up,
Joshua J. Roy Stevens.
That's it. And I work with, my company is Community Mortgage. And What do you think? Is that going to even out?
Yeah.
Yes, all right,
Go ahead and
cool.
hit it.
Go ahead and hit it.
There you go.
And there we go. But yeah, maybe that. If there was anything to specifically say, if there were, I'm always happy to help, and that's something I really try to bring. Something I really try to bring to the table professionally is I just try to help, just genuinely help, and that meaning that if I'm not the guy to do the deal, if I can't make it happen, I'm more than happy to send you to who can.
Okay.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just try to really be good to folks and take good care of them.
But more than likely, you are the guy that can help.
Residential, for sure.
Okay. You don't do commercial.
No, sir. Unfortunately, I don't do commercial or construction. Don't do commercial or construction.
Okay.
But residential for sure. And yeah, and it's pretty wild. You wouldn't necessarily think on the surface about all the variables that can come up in something, but they certainly do. They can, and so there are instances where there'd be a situation where for whatever reason we couldn't do it, and maybe I work at it's a non-depository institution. I mean, all we do is mortgages, and so there's a lot of pros to that, and it's not so much a con. It's just a thing of like there's some things that a bank is going to be better suited for.
Right. Yeah.
So, but yeah, I guess that'd be about it. Really.
J-Roy, I'm gonna contact your hat guy, man. I like that. Yeah, you got it. And thank you for coming by and smoking with us. We're gonna continue to smoke these cigars, man. This is a really good cigar by Oscar. This is the Heaven and Hell. This particular one we're smoking is the Claro.
The Claro.
The darker one is the Maduro is the Oscara.
Have you tried that one?
Yes, and it's equally as good.
It's impressive.
Both
I
are
recommend
good.
it.
I like the Claro better, but that Oscara is really good also. The other guys, they love that Oscara.
Yeah, I'm gonna have some more of these. I feel confident. But thank you for having me, man. I appreciate it.
Thanks for coming by. Hey, you've been cigaring with Chuck with Ocoee Cigar Lounge, downtown Cleveland, Tennessee, 246 North Ocoee Street. You can also get us on Instagram, and we're at OcoeeCigars.com, and we're Ocoee Cigars Facebook.